Carl's players too, so not surprising.
Big Levi.
Yeah, big Levi. But anyway, here we are, and away we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, and the umpire throws the ball in the middle of the ground. Great tackle by Jimmy Herridge immediately. No clearance from the centre circles. And we'll have another ball up. And doing the ruck for the Eagles is Luke Van der Veen.
It was Martinella who got dumped in too.
And tap out goes Benalla's way, but been sharked in the middle by Herridge. He flicks out a handball. It's chopped off by Benalla. Back still in the middle of the ground. Good tackle there. And free kick going the way of the Eagles. I think that tackle was from Van der Veen. And the ruckman will take the clearing kick from the centre.
Big number 19 in Van der Veen kicks the ball out to the wing there, David.
And little lead-up target is Reekers at half forward. He's got a player out wide free. Nice little pass taken in front of the coach's box
by
there.
Harry Marnie.
Harry Marnie's got the ball 70 metres from goal. His kick goes inside a tagging 50 right forward pocket. Tagging to the Memorial Gate ends, but Benalla chop it off there. Yeah, that's number 25, Crisp.
Callum Crisp.
Has been one of their better players. Take them up.
Been a bit crisp in the mornings too, hasn't it, David?
Has been very, very crisp in the morning. So he's been in their best the last few games, Crisp. Looks like a very good size there, playing at centre half back.
Harris kicks the ball straight to number 13 in, who's that there?
Reekers.
Straight to Reekers.
Jamie, and he's dobbed it.
Yeah, so he's gone inboard there, David, the wrong time and just picked out the target.
So good goal there to Jamie Reekers, the first goal of the game to the Eagles. And we're early going in the first quarter, just a couple of minutes in. And we'll try and keep you up to date with the Hawthorn Fremantle game as well down there in Tasmania. And it's quarter time, Fremantle 35. Hawthorn 12.
Yeah, of course, and Hawthorn, the big succession story this week. So you'll see how that travels in the next 12 months. But anyway, the umpire comes in, throws it nicely straight up in the air. Both ruckman contests, tapped down by the picked up by number 45, who can't remember who that is, inside the 50, going towards the boundary line, should run through the boundary line. Oh, that was a bit high. Picked up. Sent out there to the wing and mark. No, he dropped the mark there. The number 16 in, who's that? Tom Rigby. Tapped again, backed out, picked off. Oh, there's dropped a good tackle. Ball. That's a good tackle by number 11 in James Martinello, who's on the 50. Goes in direct to the square there. Both players tossing. Picked up nicely by number 3, and I think that's Nick Warnock. And he slotted it on the right foot.
Yeah, nice snap from the pocket to Warnock there. And, of course, he's been kicking goals for them for a few years now, the big fella. And evens the scores up, 1 goal apiece.
1 goal each, and scores today brought to you by Henry III.
Oh, why ever not?
Your local
You take what, sorry?
waste specialist.
You sure you haven't had that bottle of wine we gave you for your birthday?
He tells me he's unsure about who's going to coach Collingwood. He said because nobody wants the job, he told me.
Oh, good.
He's a bit down in the mouth about the Pies, is our tone, but anyway.
Get on the Bombers.
Back in the middle of the ground, a nice tap out. Reekers sharks it, handball to Marnie. Marnie's kick goes to centre half forward. Marking contest, ball spills free, and well done by Dunstan, tackled immediately, and no prior opportunity. We'll get a ball up centre half forward for Mansfield.
Geez, he read that off the pack really well.
He did, didn't he?
Young Marnie, young Dunstan, but couldn't take the ball. Tapped out by the Benalla ruckman. Chris sharked by Foster, I think that was. Goes to the square. Number 1 in Wolf picks it up, puts it out wide. Sanford couldn't pick it up. Marks tackles. Knocked out again. Benalla go hard at it. Oh, good tackle on the footy by both players there. That's another Martinello. Knocks it out the ball. No, picked off by the Mansfield player. Patrick Marks on his hands and knees. Knocks it along the ground, David.
Yeah, and comes out through Foster. Little kick inside attacking 50 from Daniel Jones. Up they fly. Umpire says play on. Towards the boundary line, Benalla defend. In fact, they've kicked it out on the full in front of the playground here at the Memorial Gates end.
So Zach Paul Pratt put the ball out there. And so on the boundary line here is Daniel Jones.
His kick goes into 50 nicely, coming forward from James, but the ball spills in front of him. Benalla have got plenty of defenders. They're running through centre half back. And an errant handball. James butters up again. Little kick inside 50. Harry Marnie towards the right forward pocket. No one at home out there.
We didn't have it.
Benalla player gets back and defends the ball over the boundary line. The umpire's going to pay something here. Oh, yeah. Free kick to Benalla.
Missed the first one. Oh, the umpire's gone for a bit of a fall too. So the free kick will go to number 14 in Nick Wood.
So Wood is in the back pocket. He plays across the face of goal, coming out here to Crisp.
Nice three-wood hit.
Predominant early. Flies the handball over the top, but unable to pick it up. That Benalla player, Marks, is tackled and has dropped the ball. So free kick to Crisp.
Yeah, Patrick dropped that like a hot scone then. So free kick to Callum Crisp. And then picked off by Will Foster. Foster's going to go just short. Patrick Marks on the 50 here, just outside the scoreboard. Bit of a tight angle.
Yeah, the man on the mark is right on the 50-metre arc.
He'll get it up there.
And umpire just lining him up now. And having a shot to the Memorial Gates end or the Mount Buller end of the ground. He runs around a little bit to increase the angle. Right foot drop punts on the way. Is it going to swing back? Oh, top of the goal post for a point.
How many times do you see that these days where they hit this post?
I just hate it.
It takes a lot of skill to hit the post.
Yeah.
He's a good shot.
You need to shave that post a little bit just to...
So Benalla bring the ball in from full back to the pocket. And mark taken there by Martinello. And he comes to half back. Looking for Warnock, but couldn't complete the mark. They're out and running now. Benalla on the centre wing. Press box side of the ground, little chip inside. Is marked nicely there by Warner. Warner plays on this way, that way. Back to Warnock. Warnock goes towards half forward. Mark taken, playing on immediately there is Dunn. Dunn goes to full forward on his own.
Yep.
And uncontested, 20 metres out from goal. Mark to Benalla. And is that 15?
Brody Webster.
Yep.
So man on the mark, in fact, is standing at the top of the goal square. So it should be a fairly easy goal here to Benalla. Good transition down the wing. His left foot kick is on the way, and through it goes for a goal.
Yeah, looking a little bit dangerous once they get the ball. They moved it out of that pack here, just out on the wing here, with a couple of nice handballs and just had the pace. And Mansfield was left wanting a little bit, and then they broke out. Really good move by Webster, and just popped out and took a nice mark. A little bit dangerous, and the height's a bit of a worry early game.
Yeah, they're a slightly taller side as compared to the Eagles. Notice we've got nets at the netball court end of the ground behind the goals there, boys.
Oh, we've got, yes, good.
But they still kick the ball over the top of them.
Hope they kept the Sharks out.
So that might speed play up a little bit now and then. Back in the middle of the ground, the umpire throws it up. Van der Veen flies, but he's beaten for the tap out. Benalla try to flick the ball backwards. They do. Martinello, handball out to the wing. Kick inside, attacking 50 is a bit of a wobbly one. Mark's dropped by Welsh. He battles on after it. Evades a couple of tackles. Kicks inside, attacking 50. Plenty of Eagles back there defending now. The ball on the deck, and a bit of a pile up there. The umpire letting it go. Eventually he comes in and says, I'll ball it up. So 50 metres out from the Benalla goal, left forward pocket.
Well done by James Martinello just to keep the ball in there, number 11.
And Van der Veen taps it towards the boundary line, and I think it'll possibly go over, though there's plenty of players piling in on top of it. They've just kept it alive. The umpire will ball it up. About 40 metres from the Benalla goal, left half forward. Nice attacking ruck work there, directs the ball back into the centre of the ground, and very scrambly passage of play. Finally the ball is over the boundary line, about 20 metres around from the left point post.
Oh, I don't like just over it's number 2 here. Who's that? Chris Welsh just by himself. No, he's going to get picked up, but a bit loose there. We got to tighten up a little bit on these boundary throw-ins, man. So
early whistle from the non-controlling umpire. And it's going to be a free kick to Benalla.
I'm so far away from that, the umpire needed his binoculars to see it.
He ran in from the point of the centre square.
Yeah.
So I've no idea what he's paid there. Some sort of ruck interference, I think. So shot for goal from the left forward pocket is on the way, and it's across the face and out of bounds on the full in the opposite pocket. So a bit of a lucky reprieve there for the Eagles.
So Klingen, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably Taz is doing the kick-in duties. And he's not overly confident. Goes onto his left boot, comes down towards the super box. Up fires number 38, and there he is, taking his first mark for the Eagles.
Conan the Barbarian.
Conan, little kick inside. Oh,
Sanford,
well done.
Sanford on the right foot.
Oh, dear.
Yes, he has cleared the player there. Well done, the Mansfield player. Hands the ball out again. Out wide, number 6.
Burley.
Burley.
Beautiful kick. Beautiful kick, Tom Burley. Was that not a mark, umpire? The Eagles play on centre wing. And now kick inside attacking 50, right forward pocket. Benalla, defender in the van there, takes an easy mark. And repels the attack. He goes towards the middle. And Jimmy Herridge spoils there, but a free kick has been paid to Davies of Benalla at centre-half back.
He'll come out this side. He's got about 3 or 4 options out this side near the box here.
Yeah, Marks is our big... Taz Klingham will fly, and he's taken the mark. Nice double grabber, centre wing over Nick Warnock. He goes onto his right boot now. Kick towards half forward. Nice kick, nice lead. Too far out to score. And there he is again, Conan. He goes into the pocket, but it's misdirected, and Benalla chop it off. Daniel Meenan there.
Picked up by Daniel Meenan and knocked out there to the pocket. Jake Paulbrat's got the ball, kicks it up to the wing. Herridge couldn't defend it. Mansfield player then plays on with it, kicks long down the side of the ground there, David, to number 10 and Aaron Blackburn. Blackburn goes into centre half forward. Martinello swings around, high ball.
Well, Clingan had to fly there. The ball spills to Warnock. He's had a shot at goal. He's dribbled it towards the goal face there, and it's gone through for a behind. So very quick game of footy at the moment. Both sides transitioning pretty nicely. Cheery, just inaccurate in front of goals.
Yeah, looking dangerous. They've got a couple of options there, and if it's not Warnock, it's Wolfram. They just keep moving around, and they certainly, the delivery of the ball is just a little bit more precise than ours.
10-minute mark, and Benalla leading by 6 points.
Kick comes all the way back in. Nice fly there at the front from Mansfield player there in Harry Marnie. Couldn't complete the mark. It goes over the boundary line. Around about 80 metres from the Benalla goal. And they're on the press box side of the ground for a change. And Ruckman getting ready to do battle there. The boundary throw-in comes in. A couple of players leave the ball behind. Herridge, his usual busy self, fires out a handball. It's chopped off. And Sammy Thompson was fragged without the ball. I think there he's going to get a free kick.
Hold on, Sam.
Plays on immediately.
Really quickly.
Left foot kick comes out here to Foster, who's got the ball centre wing. Looks up.
Good
and
kick.
Nice lead, nice mark, nice kick. And here's Conan again.
Yeah, Conan, the big barbarian, goes on his right foot. Oh, this is a good kick, David. Well done. Yeah. Good mark by, who's that?
Daniels Morley.
Young Reekers, is it?
No, number 43.
Oh, 43.
The hyphen.
Sorry. The hyphen.
The hyphen.
Goodness, mate.
And a rush point.
Benalla kick it out there, and is Blackburn. Blackburn goes down the wing on the other side of the ground there. Nice by Welsh. Welsh from Benalla swings around on his right foot, straight down the wing, and set up nicely was for number 3 and Nick Warnock, but he couldn't hold the mark. Ball's on the deck, picked up by Benalla player. Sorry, can't see his number from here. Yeah. And pushed over the boundary line by
Tim Costigan.
Tim Costigan.
Yeah, number 15 there. Got that player over the boundary line. So true centre wing on the members' side of the ground. Nice little crowd over there, developing a beautiful day here in Mansfield after a very cold week. So great to have the footy back in town. And plenty of home games to come to finish this season.
Okay, Rossi Brown picks the ball up in there. It's nearly in almost the centre of the ground. Sam Thompson, it's good pace, dribble the ball along the ground. Picked up by number 18 in Jake Paulpratt. Jake Paulpratt gets the ball out wide. Kicks it to, I think that's Blackburn again. Goes on the right foot over the top of the player, missed kick, and picked off by the Mansfield player in
Costigan again, I think.
Costigan.
Yep.
Costigan handballs. Sam Thompson, busy early for a young kid. Puts it to true centre half forward, but picked off again by the Benalla player.
So Benalla defending at centre half back. And looks to come out to the press box side of the ground. A couple of Benalla players, and it's a 2-on-2. They win the ball comfortably there, Benalla. And nice passage of handballs comes out here, but a kick is off the side of the boot and goes out of bounds at right half forward on the full. So Taz Klingham will get the game going again.
Taz goes short.
And just hits Daniel Jones nicely. Looks into the middle. Lead comes from Reekers. Up he flies, takes the mark.
Should be David Jones, shouldn't it?
Centre half back. So they haven't gained a lot of territory here, the Eagles. Forced to play on.
Puts me under a lot of pressure, David.
They might work this out yet. Klingan there with a good tackle. Stops Benalla, a player in his tracks, and the umpire will come in and ball it up. despite a kick out of the congestion there by Lockie Ritchie. So
did well, Lockie Ritchie there against two players just to keep the ball in and not get penalised. I thought he did a good attack on the ball, but at the moment just popping the ball out.
Crisp in the ruck, directed down by Van der Veen, straight through there, a Benalla player. Ritchie gets the ball for Mansfield. He goes towards the wing. And Eagles here might get out. Will James there, battling for the ball, hands and knees against two opponents. Flicks out a handball towards attacking 50.
Here's our man from Port Melbourne. Just can get him there.
We're still thereabouts, the Eagles, battling hard at centre half forward. There's a big bank of players around the ball. There's going to be 16 or 18 players there now at centre half forward for the Eagles.
Young Morley from Mansfield did a great job there. Just to keep the ball in at centre half forward. Ruckman push and shove, not much, straight down the ground, then they stack over the middle, all jump on. More layers of players than a lasagna. I picked that up this week on the TV.
I like that.
You're wearing more layers than the lasagna when it's really cold. Not a bad one, that one.
Van der Veen takes the front position, directs the ball down, but no one can get away with it yet. Benalla players flying through the contest. And the ball is just bobbling around.
Oh, well done.
A nice tackle again there by the hyphen. Ball on the deck. He goes, battles again there. And Benalla forced the ball to the 50. Herridge now applying the tackle with Liam Daniels Morley. And we'll get a ball up. Still at centre half forward.
This Chris Welsh goes pretty well from Benalla, number 2.
Yeah, good player.
Yeah.
And every time someone is able to take possession, they're immediately tackled here. So the man in green has to come in and restart the game. And up he throws the ball. Van der Veen has a swing, didn't quite connect. On the deck again, Jimmy Herridge battling hard. What's the umpire going to do here? He's going to have to pay a free kick at some stage. I reckon he'll pay. Someone will drag the ball in and he'll ping him.
It's just going nowhere at the moment. Oh, yeah, well done. That's a good pick up there by number 45 for Benalla, who is Sam Martin. Sammy Martin gets to the centre of the ground.
Here they go. They're out here.
Benalla's out. Nice kick. Couldn't mark it. And that's
Lockie Ritchie defending.
Ritchie puts it out to the wing. Both players hang on to each other. The umpire says, let it go. So he pushed the ball. Comes to on the half-forward flank. Foster, good grab for a little player. Play on at all costs. He's got it on the right foot. Oh, good smother by Mansfield, by the Benalla player in Crisp. Out to the middle of the ball.
Oh, here we go. Sammy Thompson's mark. Centre forward for Mansfield.
So both clubs prepared to drill the ball, but you got to hit the target. Just turn it over. So comedy of errors there on the key. Sammy Martin beyond the 47 metres, David.
Yeah, manning the mark there. So we're not much angle, and he'll be coming in on his left boot, I imagine. The young fella here playing in the roving role for the Eagles. Kick is on the way from 52. Nice. He's hit it nicely, but it's away to the right and through for a behind Paul.
Indeed, it was. So sees the score now. Mansfield trailing by 4 points. Benalla 2-1-13 to Mansfield 1-3-9.
Nice mark by Walsh in the back pocket here on the scoreboard side of the ground. Walsh puts the ball up. Bit of air in that ball, but no, couldn't mark it. Knocked down. Sanford couldn't pick it up. Ran through Jimmy Herridge. Picked off by the Mansfield player.
That's good vision.
Nice kick there, and a good mark to Doig. Doig got the ball handballed inboard. Another handball. Quick kick. Centre half forward flank. And
well read.
Cunningham.
Well read. Came off his man there. Got in between both Benalla forwards. Took the mark. Kick is long towards the wing, right in front of us here. Play on, says the umpire. Reeka's tackled without the ball. It trickles over the boundary line for a throw-in. May have hurt his shoulder a touch there.
Yeah.
Tim.
Yeah, Tim Costigan.
Big fly.
He's been watching too much TV.
Big fly.
He was up so high, mate. He would have got frost on his head.
Or a nosebleed, one of the two.
So the ruckman do battle again right in front of us. The ball goes out of the back, over the back looking for Thompson, but he couldn't pick it up. Nice tackle from Herridge. Benalla get a clearing kick towards half forward.
Ritchie.
And Ritchie couldn't quite complete the mark. It's on the deck. And Joel Sanford picks it up for the Eagles.
A good game,
through a little tackle, and they've got a player on out wide here in Jones, unattended. Takes the mark at half back in front of the super box. He's kicking to the middle. Not a good kick, too much air on it. Benalla chop it off, and they go straight towards goal. Well done Again there, the Eagles defending hard. Taz Clingham having a tough day, but he's done a great job so far. Benalla player shakes a tackle 15 metres out and has missed.
So it was a good effort. That was Doig.
Wow. Should have nailed that opportunity.
Yeah, look, well, they're both sides prepared to go inboard. And when it comes off, looks brilliant. But you've got to be precise with the kicking at the moment. And still just turning it over at the wrong period of time, David.
They are. And great defending from Lockie Ritchie a couple occasions there. Kick comes in from fullback. Harry Marnie should mark this up. He flies a young fella. Couldn't quite complete the mark. It's on the deck there. Spinning through a couple of Benalla players. A chain of handballs. Finishes with Wolf, who goes inside attacking 50. Defensive. All Eagles players flying in competition against each other. Ball comes out to Thompson. Thompson. Quick kick back to Reekers, who bangs it onto the left boot. Plenty of Benalla players here in front of us. Press box side of the ground. Kick back inside 50. They're under the pump here, the Eagles. And that's a good tackle. No free kick from the umpire. Play on, he says.
Fresh airy.
And Stack's on the mill now. He's called play on.
He's let it go.
Thompson again.
Oh, and he's drilled it straight into number 9 in Tom O'Brien.
O'Brien's taken the mark. 50 metres from the Benalla goal. And too far out to score. He goes into the pocket.
Very deep.
Very wide. And still in play. They've picked it up there. They go forward. We'll kick off the ground will do. And there it is.
Over the boundary line.
Umpire says over the line. So it's 1 point to Benalla. Mansfield bring the ball back in quickly. Mark taken by Harry Marnie.
Marnie to Herridge. Herridge on the half forward flank. And he's looking want to go short. He doesn't want to have to pump the ball up because he gets picked off every time. Goes for his usual run. Jimmy Herridge looks like a 9-iron shot. Pitches it on. No. Up in the air. Benalla just pick it off. Back again it comes to where it went from. Number 17 runs through. Well done. That's a good effort on the ball. Zach Paulpratt. Paulpratt can't get the ball. They all jump on top of each other. There might be Jimmy Herridge on the bottom there.
And we're going to get a ball up between full forward and centre half forward at the netball court end of the ground. Up it goes. The umpire's sort of in the way there. The ball flicks out to a Benalla player. Clingham playing in front at full back takes the mark for the Eagles. One of their better players, Taz. Ball's been down there a lot and he's intercepted the ball a couple of times. So good work there at full back.
Benalla well drilled here. They've got such a zone set up to lock the ball in, but it went over the back there. Nice pick up. That's that Conan the Barbarian. Kicks the ball long. Tommy Dunstan, little handball. Not much they could do with that. Picked off again. Oh, nice tackle. Hits down. Here they go, all on top of each other. Umpire let it go a little bit, Davey. He still hasn't blown the whistle.
He will down there. He says, I'll ball it up. So sort of almost on the centre wing, members side of the ground. And it's been an open game of footy. The kick by Herridge towards centre half forward. There's no one back there. Benalla player leading back there defensively. Gets the ball now. He looks inside for a little pass.
Jake Paulpratt goes short.
Nice kick, nice mark there.
James Davies.
And there's the sign for quarter time.
Okay, and this is the quarter time score.
Most welcome to Under the Footy. So here we go, the second quarter.
And the ball gets thrown up in the middle of the ground. Van der Veen fighting for the clearance. Rieger's handball out looking for Marnie, but the ball is chopped off there by a Benalla player running the other way. Here's Big Chris. He handballs the ball out to a running player in the middle of the ground. Kick goes to centre half forward, but unable to complete the mark there, Benalla. And he's got out of the tackle nicely.
By their number 21,
by Dunn. He's gone into the pocket. And back there defending number 10, Taz Clingham for the Eagles. He'll swing onto his left boot. Kicks the ball back towards when Patrick Marsh was tackled before he even could go for the ball. But it's on the deck. What will the umpire do here? He's going to ball it up right in front of the crowd bar. So he's probably getting plenty of advice, that umpire, on what he should be doing.
I'm sure that there'll be some intelligent people over there that can guide him in the right direction. Picked up off the back there by number 45 off the back there, Sam Martin. No, in the pocket. Marks again, gets possession of the ball, swings on his right foot, goes inboard. Poor Tommy Dunstan, just a little bit short, and you need to put the ball so he can mark it. Benalla picked it off, sent it to number 2. Welsh.
Yeah, Welsh has got the ball at centre half forward. He will be kicking from inside the 50. He's just marking his territory there with his right boot. And he's gone back to the edge of the centre square, directly in front, kicking to the Mount Buller end of the ground.
I'm fairly impressed with this Welsh. Around the packs really quick. Just got a bit of toe as well. So it comes in, David.
And the right foot drop punt is on the way. Looks to be going a little bit to the right, and the goal umpire says it's just one behind. So Benalla get the first score of the second quarter.
They do. Benalla now 2-4-16 to Mansfield 1-3-9.
So he comes out to this side of the ground on Mansfield.
It's Sanford, I think, kicking the ball in maybe.
Sanford, high ball, punch from behind, nice punch by James Davies over the boundary line. That's James Davies from Benalla, and it'll be a boundary throw-in right in front of the playground.
At the Memorial
Toilet
Catching.
block.
Toilet block.
Yeah.
The boundary umpire comes in a few metres, still in the shade there, throws it back in. Crisp for Benalla, directs the ball down.
Oh.
And nice pick up there, immediately tackled though. It's fighting hard there, Brett Marnie. He hasn't had much of the ball, as we mentioned at quarter time. And Benalla get out of there, quick kick to full forward from Martinello. Ball's on the deck, 25 metres out from goal. Looks like, I'm not sure who that was, that Mansfield player took possession.
Dirk, 38.
Ah, the Dirk man. And he was tackled immediately. So we will get a ball up.
It was great work by Will Martinello, just the way he tapped that ball, Dave. Just that intelligence. Just
a good block.
Yeah, it was a good block there. Flying shot from Welsh nearly went through. Mansfield Eagles defending stoutly inside defensive 50. Again, the ball is on the deck. This time it's about 30 metres out from goal. And the field umpire circling says, I'll ball it up. So Benalla have done it again. They trapped that inside their attacking 50, not able to get out of there, the Eagles. Van der Veen taps it down. No one can get the clearance. It'll kick off the ground, goes forward. Benalla are onto it again. They drive the ball back to the pocket. And it's probably Taz Klingon taking the mark.
He needs to share the ball with someone else.
Yes.
You can't play. You got to play a team game. Can't have it all yourself.
He goes for the switch
Harry Marnie
in the back pocket, but Benalla have set up nicely here. He has to come down the line. And he does. And the big men fly. No one can get it. There, Marnie with a quick kick off the ground. And the ball's on the deck there. And plenty of players piling in there now. And the umpire's paid a free kick against the Eagles. I reckon he said he dragged it in, didn't get it out, and it's going against Brett Marnie.
So James Davies on the true wing, swings on his right foot, kicks straight down the ground, deep, players up, nice punch down off the shoulders of the player there.
Over the back of the pack.
And it's over the boundary line, right in front of the Mansfield penalty repairs.
Right, so left forward pocket.
Sorry?
Panel repairs.
Panel repairs. Left forward pocket. Boundary umpire tosses the ball into play. Ruckman lock up there. Benalla player gets a quick kick from the congestion, and I think it's gone out of bounds in the right forward pocket for the Benalla side.
Yeah,
so they're monopolising the territory here, the Benalla Saints, but not putting any scoreboard pressure on just yet.
So Lockie Ritchie, number 16, doing well in the ruck there. He's winning the ball, but he's just got to dominate a little bit more.
Yeah.
And Van der Veen.
Tap out. Immediately tackled there. They're just surging forward, Benalla at every opportunity, and again it's over the boundary line, right forward pocket.
The Klingons here, I think he's bought his own footy today. He's a handball.
He's defending very well. He'd be in the votes early. So Benalla have got a wall of tall players set up at the centre half back. The ball comes in. Eagles get it to force it around the boundary line. And over it goes again. This time it's 30 metres around from the goal face.
I was saying, David, just Mansfield fumble a little bit, whereas Benalla just cleaner when they pick the ball up. A couple of times Patrick Marks and a couple other players there just need to pick the ball, one grab.
Yep.
When you fumble, because Benalla right on them.
Yes.
So throws it in front of the Mansfield to out of side. Ruckman are up. Well done to Van der Veen. Picked off the pack by the Jones. Big high ball, players up. Comes right in the square there, and it stacks on. Well done. That's crisp on the bottom there again. So he has a fair go, that young fella.
Sorry, that was Welsh with the flying kick towards the goal face there, but another ball up. Very scrappy footy. Benalla players running past the contest. Another quick kick out of the congestion.
Warnock.
Will it stay in play? It does. The Eagles have defended there. They go towards defensive 50, but mark taken by Benalla. Back to the goal square again. And they're right in the van here, Benalla, but the Eagles defence gets the ball over the boundary line. Well done that time by Tom Burley for a point.
And the score, mate.
And the score now sees Benalla 2-5-17 leading Mansfield 1-3-9.
Kick comes out to the press box side, but Benalla are favoured to take the mark there. Conan flies. What does the umpire say? He says, that's yours, son. You can have the mark.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I reckon Wolford was not too happy with that decision.
Nah.
But anyway, he's got the mark.
I think Conan's screamed wolf.
Oh dear, he's kicked it straight to the opponent.
Will Martinello.
Yeah, Martinello's got the ball right in front of us here at the press box. And he starts directing traffic now, runs off the mark, goes towards centre half forward. Plenty of Eagles there, but they can't complete the mark. Burley with a handball out to Reekers. Reekers goes short to Marks. Marks has taken the ball at centre half back. He looks to the members' side of the ground. And I think there might be down the free kick here for perhaps a little knock after he disposed of the ball. And away go the Eagles. Centre wing, back to Marks, who's followed up. He runs through the centre square, goes to centre half forward. There's no one up to take the mark. It's out the back. Tommy Dunstan overruns the ball, running onto the loose ball, and a quick snap at goal is through. And well done, yes, to Ben Christopher, number 11, has kicked a goal for the Eagles. Good play there.
Yep, so sees Mansfield now 2-3-15 trailing by 2 points to 2-5-17.
Makes such a big difference, David, when you deliver the ball and you hit the target with a kick.
Yep.
Patrick Marks put it in the dangerous spot and the players could run onto it instead of trying to, drill the player and then turn it over. Or we've done, like as I call them, a lot of 9-irons where we've put the ball up too high.
Yep.
So we just got to keep it low, run the footy.
Yep.
Fantastic. Well done, Tommy Dunstan as well.
Ball back in the middle of the ground, and Martinello just takes another centre clearance, gets the ball to half forward. Mansfield Eagles player come up, tackled immediately. Not sure who that was from here. Could be Rossi Brown, is it?
Yes, and James Martinello was the one that laid the tackle.
And a ball up centre half forward for the Benalla Saints. Look at this, running inside, attacking 50, flying shot towards goal from that man Martinello. And it is a goal. So a quick response there from the Benalla Saints.
That's James, isn't it?
Yeah, just a bit of class with Martinello's.
Will Martinello it was.
Yeah, oh, Will wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just, because they get sense, haven't they? And they just don't need much space and bang. So it was a good play for sure.
So the boundary umpires have got the ball pretty quickly back to the centre, so we're just about ready to go again. And
in a hurry, these umpires.
Doing in the ruck now for the Eagles is Tomanovitz. He's outpointed there at the centre square. Good tackle. Benalla flicked the ball out. They couldn't get the clearance. Sammy Thompson fighting hard for the ball in the middle of the ground. And the umpire says, I'll have to ball it up. Right in the middle still of the rec reserve here at Mansfield. And there's Thompson again, firing out the handball to Reekers, playing a pretty good game. He goes out looking for Dunstan. He's in front of his opponent there, traps the ball nicely, goes onto the left foot, inside attacking 50, Martin taken. And Benalla trying to get out of there in a hurry. And nice smother, beautiful smother.
The barbarian.
Martinello in there, fires out a handball, back towards the middle. Ball's bouncing around. Look at this, nice kick over the top from Benalla, but onto it is Klingon, and he got in the way there. Will he be able to force a ball up on the centre wing? The umpire says, yes, give it to me, I'll ball it up. Well done, Taz Klingon there.
Oh, that's good football, David. He did everything. He couldn't reach it with his hand.
Yeah.
Foot. He just made sure that he shut it down, and we've got a stoppage right out front of the rooms here, David. So, great effort by Taz.
Up it goes again. Benalla get the tap out. Martinello just getting possession after possession on the ball. Goes to centre half forward. The Eagles running now. Kick comes out towards the press box side of the air. It's 2-on-1 though. Benalla have got across to intercept. And we need to fight a draw here if we can. I think it's Manhennett. And kick comes back towards the wing. Mark taken by Benalla. They go straight away towards half forward. Spoiled by Mansfield. The ball's on the deck. kick across the face of goal. And look at that, well read there by the Eagles defence. And unfortunately, they've tried to turn it over, but Foster there beats his man, goes forward again, past centre wing, members side of the ground, the ball's going towards the boundary line. And players clash out there and force it over for a throw-in.
This is the second or third time we just haven't hit a target with the ball. Like I said before, we just got to sharpen up and with the delivery. Put it to the advantage of the player if you can't hit them, but don't kick behind or over the head.
And Tomonovic drags the ball down out of the ruck contest.
Marnie.
There is Marnie with a handball. And Reekers again kicks the ball inside 50. But plenty of Benalla players there. They share it around by hand. And out of there comes Jordan Wolf with a big kick towards the wing. But just all Eagles out there, and a mark has been taken.
And Sanford.
I think it was Sanford inside to Thompson.
To Marnie.
Got a player on out here all by himself. And he's going to get the ball now, Daniel Jones. It was a nice kick. He goes into the pocket. Lead from Jones. Umpire over the shoulder. Come on.
Number 7, Menon gets the ball. Takes the geez, a stylish way kicks the ball. Yeah. Gets it out there to 10 who's Blackburn. Blackburn couldn't get the ball. Mansfield player picks it up here. Tommy Dunstan on the left foot.
Oh,
that would have been good.
Just to the near side for a point.
That's what I was saying, David. Just get the ball to the advantage of the little player instead of trying to put it on his head. You know, Tommy's good at the ground level, so is Sammy Thompson, and they can capitalise on it.
Will James. Difference at the and 2-4-16 is Mansfield to 3-5-23 Benalla.
Will James very unlucky there not to get a free kick. Had his man beat and arm dragged down in the marking contest, but umpire didn't see it that way. The ball comes towards centre wing.
Oh, well done, Richie.
Yeah, great mark, Lockie Ritchie.
He just attacks the ball.
And there's going to be a 50.
Oh, this is against Welsh.
Yeah, he's might have had a little chat to the umpire there as he ran past him.
He said, I liked your green top.
So it'll be a shot at goal from Lockie Ritchie, the defender. The man on the mark is 35 metres out directly in front. So he puts the ball down, pulls up the sock an inch.
He's got his socks pretty low, isn't he?
they might be very short, like ankle socks. Anyway, he's on his approach now to goal, kicking to the netball end. And right foot drop punt, looks pretty good off the boot. The umpire doesn't.
It's another poster.
Post again.
Takes a lot of ability to hit the post.
Sandpaper out.
Cheers.
So Benalla quickly out of full back.
Big kick.
All the way to the centre. And the Eagles fly marks up high. He gets the ball again on the ground, but there's plenty of Benalla players there at ground level. They force the ball out wide, and they're off and running Benalla. And linking up nicely through centre wing. Welsh comes back inside, and a mark. No, he missed the target going forward. It's trickled over the boundary line, right in front of the Mansfield coach's box there.
I just love the way. I love Patrick Marks, the centre half back. Just his attack on the ball, and then he takes it with him. Doesn't leave it behind. Really good stuff. Keep the ball in front. He always got control of it.
Boundary umpire brings it back in. Van der Veen for the Eagles taps the ball down, and a nice handball from Foster to Reekers, who's playing a terrific game. He's kicked marked there by Wolf for Benalla, and he lays short to the wing. And another short kick down the line from the Saints. Not wearing their traditional Saints uniform. They've got the more red colour. Looks a bit more like the Swans uniform, really. But anyway, his kick is towards half forward. And Eagles defenders there force the ball towards the boundary line. Will it go over? And player dragged over the line with the ball eventually.
I think Patrick Marks has caught one in the solar plexus.
Oh.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit there. I think it's just him.
Okay.
Bending over there, not looking very comfortable. I think it's him. I can't see properly there. Anyway, Van der Veen knocks it down. He's having a good moment in a few minutes here in the ruck. Players jumping on top of each other. Umpire blow the whistle.
He has.
I don't like that, David. Too long. Players on the bottom.
That's right.
Jumping on, get in.
Well, they get hurt because they just keep piling in there. Keep the game open.
Oh, good, and Van der Veen again. Foster, he's having a good few minutes here. He sharks the ball off the pack really well, Dave.
He does. And he's run the ball over the boundary line. About 80 metres from the Benalla goal in front of the can bar there. The crowd shielding the sun from their eyes.
Van der Veen having a field day. Can't pick it up by Martinello. Tapped out. Good tackle by Marnie. He's gone to ground with it.
Oh dear, umpire.
That was a holding the ball. Okay, just held it in there.
The ball is on the half-forward flank for Benalla. Kick forward, inside attacking 50 from Martinello, flying high there, and that is a very, very heavy collision.
Now that's a nosebleed.
Tom Burley.
Come on, young Harry Marnie. No, he couldn't. Well done. Mark's up and about after being knocked down before. Marnie. Tommy Dunstan, the young boys. Get a kick, son. Get a kick, get a kick. Oh, dodges and weaves. Takes a bounce. God, he's good in his feet, Dave.
He is. Goes to centre half forward. Plenty of Benalla players there. And they work it out nicely, the Benalla side, heading towards the boundary line. And Eagles get there in numbers in the back. No, play on, says the umpire. They're fighting hard there, the Eagles. And finally a fist goes into the pocket. Is that still in? Brett Marnie can't keep it in. Ben Christopher there with the fist. Got the ball back into play.
So you've just seen there the future of Mansfield in Marnie, Dunstan, Christopher. You know, it's sensational, those boys.
Absolutely.
They've got the pace, they've got the skill. They've just got to sharpen up a little bit, put a bit more weight.
Joel Sanford's gone off.
Joel Sanford.
Hurt himself.
That was Joel in the big fly, was it?
Yep.
Heritage, being quiet. Christopher out, can't pick it up.
The hyphen with the handball.
And I think
Snap on goal. Oh, no, I think that's a goal.
It's a goal by, who was that?
Tomanovic. Number 9 there. You get that funny bounce off the net and it looks like it's hit the post.
Number 9 said, hang on a second, this one's mine.
Yes, he slotted it nicely. So a great goal from the Eagles and on the Henry III scoreboard, Paul.
Indeed, sees Mansfield now even Steven, 3-5-23 apiece.
Oh, we've got the close one. So, yeah, good work from the Eagles there, battling hard. And we reckon that might have been Joel Sanford with the big aerial spill there. He's up and about on the boundary line, so good news there. He probably took the wind out of himself, I imagine, when he hit the ground. He was up a long way.
Knocked out by Van der Veen, picked off by Martinello. Good tackle by that's Marnie, Brett Marnie. So Brett Marnie and Martinello just
getting a bit willing in there.
Just old friends.
Yeah, old mates.
Again, Van der Veen. I like the way he goes about. Dave. Pumped out here. This is 7 in Menon.
Yeah.
Menon short.
Nice mark by Warnock at centre half forward. He goes straight towards goal.
Good kick.
And Eagles player worked out of it there. Fires out a handball. Flying shot at goal is out to the right-hand side. And there's another behind, so Benalla back in front.
Gee, they did that well, David.
They did.
They are indeed. 3-6-24 Benalla to Mansfield 3-5-23.
And kicking the ball in will be Daniel Jones for the Eagles. From fullback, he's got a short on. Reekers comes up, Marks in the back pocket. He looks inside, short again to Marks, getting plenty of the ball in this second quarter. Short again to Thompson. Thompson's marked it. Defensive 50.
Don't pop it up.
And he's looking like he's going to kick down the line here, but he's got a pass on. He's gone for it. Nice kick. He's an umpire. He's taken out of the marking contest. That's not on.
Yeah, the umpire's right there, David. It's play on. Waving his arms. Martinello out to the wide. Oh, nice mark, but it's disappointing. Jamie Dunn. He'd be about 35 outside of the goals. Disappointing, David. You know, the umpire is nice and square to the plate.
Yeah, he had perfect view of it.
In line with us.
Yeah.
But wasn't to be. And I think even the Mansfield players stopped thinking it was going to be a free kick. But again, delivery is what it's all about. And Benalla at the moment are really showing some good work.
Kick on the way from 40 metres, and he's pretty happy with himself. He runs straight down to the pocket to congratulate his teammates, and Benalla kick away.
So Jamie Dunn there, and Benalla's fourth goal. So Benalla 4-6-30 to Mansfield 3-5-23, and we're at the 24-minute mark of the second quarter, fast approaching half-time.
Thanks, Paul. And the boundary umpire brought the ball back to the middle of the ground, so Benalla have steadied after Mansfield got back on level terms with them. As we head towards time on. Second quarter here at the Rec Reserve. Van der Veen flies for the Eagles, gets the ball down to Reekers, and he fires out a handball. And Thompson missed the target. Benalla have got it there, centre wing. They flick the ball inside and out again. Plenty of players running past.
Welsh
Here he is again. Look at this, a lovely long kick towards half forward, getting back there for Marks, but he's dropped it.
Didn't matter, Klingen's backed up and then it took on his left foot. Scrubbing looking kick. Trapped in by number 4 and Will Martinello. Martinello pops it out, but number 31 Doig couldn't grab the ball and so the boundary line. No, umpire says it's free kick. Sammy Thompson, short. Patrick Marks, is it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Short again. I don't mind this, David. You move the ball around and keep possession.
Yeah.
Just be patient. Brett Marnie.
Actually, that's...
Is that Brett Marnie?
Sanford's back on again.
Sanford's back on now.
Yep.
Thanks, Paul.
Klingen. Back in the back pocket again. So we're going backwards and forwards a little bit, but still got control of the footy.
So a bit of tempo here.
Just slowing it down.
He goes towards the wing. Looking for up there Christopher, but he couldn't complete the mark, and it goes over the boundary line right in front of the coaching staff there.
I don't mind that, David. Ben Christopher's getting his hands to it. He's only a young kid.
Yep.
Sooner or later they're going to stick. So good to see him presenting himself. I mean, you know, he's barely 18. So that's great for the young kid.
And the ruckman do battle centre wing. He's playing a really good game, Van der Veen, in this quarter.
Oh, slipped over.
Yeah, it was Joel
Must be a banana peel down here, is it? Goodness me.
The umpire's paid a free kick, though, for a high tackle. And
he's not happy, the umpire. He's in there.
No. You're doing a bit of a jig.
Yep. Who is it? Oh, that's Jimmy Herridge.
Jimmy, yep.
Herridge short.
Unlike Jimmy going.
Sanford back on the ground, takes a mark. Half-back flank. He goes short. Running there is Klingen, I'd say that is, up from full-back. So centre wing now on the member side, the Eagles. Kick goes forward and mark drop there, and the Benalla have got the ball over the boundary line. So centre wing. Dying moments of the second quarter here. Boundary umpire getting ready to toss the ball back into play. And Brett Marnie there. And Martinello
holding on to each
a
other.
bit of a ringer-rosy there.
Nice tackle there by Reekers. Lucked out. Jimmy Herridge again. Here he goes. Oh, a bit of a toss, bit of a punch up there, unusual. Between Reekers and Reply. And picked off by number 6 in Riley Menon. Is it?
Yeah, number 6. He goes short to the wing, so they're prepared to play a bit of keepings off
That's
the
Welsh.
Saints. Welsh.
He's had a lot of ball.
He has.
2 and 7, Dave.
And the kick goes towards the 50. Right half forward, big fly.
Well done to
Patrick Marks.
Marks.
Yeah, and he kicks it. Lovely kick. And there it is, the siren for half time. So interesting game of footy here.
And at the half-time break, we got Mansfield trailing by 7 points. Stephen?
I was happy with 10cc. I was very happy with 10cc.
Okay, so we're starting off third quarter now here at the Mansfield Rec Reserve.
And we're away, and looks like Benalla are going to have the first inside 50. Kick goes forward to centre half forward, and a nice mark taken there. And a shot at goal coming up for the Benalla Saints. There was an interesting noise.
It was.
Brody Webster has taken the mark at centre half forward. Man on the mark, 35 metres out directly in front.
Yeah, we're having a discussion, David, at half time around moving the ball quickly, and Benalla's really relying on that. So this is 15.
Webster's kick is on the way.
It looks good.
And it's hit the net, and it's a goal to the Benalla Saints to kick us off here in the second half.
And that is now Benalla 5-6-36, leading Mansfield 3-5-23.
We have a final score at the netball.
Yes.
Yes.
Keith.
I'm afraid Benalla ran away with it 56-29.
Oh my goodness, okay. All right, thanks Keith.
Just closing the door there. The boys in the super box providing us with a bit of background noise there, and the umpires have got the ball back in the middle of the ground. The Eagles will be attacking to the Mount Buller end of the ground. They need to get their skates on here. Van der Veen gets the tap out to Herridge. Herridge to Marnie. Marnie goes to centre half forward. There were a chance here. Player there, Conan, couldn't take the mark. It's on the deck now. 50 metres out from the Eagles' goal. Back he goes again. Butters up, gets a handball out, looking for Herridge. It's tackled without the ball. Harry Marnie, I think that is, has a shot to goal. And I tell you what, It's a goal. The fella there at full back, I don't know whether he lost it in the sun. He seemed to get completely disorientated, and the ball snuck over the line for a goal. So quick response from the Eagles.
All he had to do was stick his hand in. He would have been a hero.
No, it was really good. It was a great effort. It's good to see Herridge, Marnie.
Yep.
I thought they were both fairly quiet in the first half. Did a few things, but really took over there and forced the ball forward. And in the end, it popped out there. And Harry Marnie's, again, one of those 9-iron, nice and high in the sunshine.
Yes, so
That's terrific.
it went through. So
Well done, Harry.
well done to the Eagles. Quick response. Back in the middle, the umpire tosses the ball up. Crisp, down,
Herridge
Herridge,
again.
hard again. Tap out goes
Well
to
done.
Marnie, gets a clearance, ball
Hyphen.
bobbling around there at centre half. Forward for the Eagles, but Benalla there in numbers.
Harris.
Shared around by hand. Van der Veen comes in and puts a bit of a block on. Meanwhile, Benalla go to centre half forward. Mark has been taken. Players streaming forward here in the van. Then number 2, he's just waiting for the ball to spill over the top. And he's landed into the post.
I tell you what, that woodwork is causing some problems today.
So the Eagles look to get out of there quickly. Long kick goes outside 50, but it's all Benalla. And they share the ball around the 50. Quick goes into the pocket, and Mark taken again. And I think that's probably Brady Webster again.
Webster.
Yeah, he looks very dangerous in the air. Quick on the lead.
So we kick the goal for this quarter.
Taking the mark in front of Daniel Jones for the Eagles, who stands the mark about 25 metres out. 45-degree angle.
He's gone back a fair way, needing to swim
Yes.
for you. Much further.
So it's a pretty tightish sort of angle. Left foot drop punt is on the way, and the umpire says one behind only.
Indeed.
So both sides a little bit indirect. In your goal kicking, particularly, you're missing a couple. So it comes out this side. Jones up high.
Here he is, Conan, flying.
Barbarian off hands. Oh, good big bump on number 17 from Benalla. Picked up number 20. It was I think it's gone through.
Mark.
James Davies. That was a ripping kick.
Yeah, no touch there, and the ball's gone through for a goal. So, yeah, the game seems to be opening up here. Lots of goals getting kicked early in the third quarter.
You can
Indeed, Sue's the score now, 15 points the difference there. Mansfield trailing, and Mansfield 4-5-29 and Benalla 6-8-44.
And that's for Henry III.
And it's
For Henry III.
your local liquid waste specialist. He won't be overly happy just at the moment with the Benalla Saints.
Liquid waste specialist.
Yes, he won't be too happy with the Benalla boys getting away here. He's wanting a lift from the Eagles, but Benalla get the centre clearance again. They go inside attacking 50. Good body work there, backing into the pack. A little handball comes out from Martinello into the pocket and into the open goal. They go. So they really put the pedal down here, and
That was Will, wasn't it?
I think it was.
Just moving the ball so quick.
Yeah.
You know, they're not, and the height.
Like a flash.
You know, so obviously they better had a chat at half time, just saying, listen,
Nick Warnock it was, kicked that goal,
get,
number 3.
get the ball to Warnock, get it to those bigger players who can capitalise. So now that hate's right on Mansfield.
You need to steady here.
21 points it's gone out to now.
Yeah, Sam Thompson in the middle with Marnie and Herridge. And Martinello too good. He gets another centre clearance, drives the ball to full forward. No mark taken. It's on the deck. Plenty of Benalla players around. Marks does a blind turn. Handball out to Jones. Jones goes onto his right boot towards centre wing. The hyphen's there, but he gets beaten to the ball, and the Benalla players look to get it over the boundary line, and eventually they have succeeded.
That was number 19, Dale Mark.
Centre wing.
Did well there to take the ball to the boundary line. Because the Mansfield would have been out if they had got possession, so it was well done by the player there. They throw it in right in front of the club rooms. High ball. Van Ven gets the front position. Popped out by Martinello. Picked off by Jimmy Herridge. He's kicking the ball up in the air today. That's for a nice high one. Off hands of the pack. Picked up by Sam Martin. Short to, that's number 7 in...
Menon.
David Menon.
Yep, goes to centre forward. Nice mark taken there. Patrick Warner.
Yes, Patrick Warner. Gee, Dave, I'll tell you what, there's a few holes appearing very clear.
Yeah, they look very dangerous in the air, Benalla, and seem to be too tough around the contest at the moment for the Eagles. Warner's got the shot at goal. Man on the mark, 45 metres out, directly in front. Kicking to the netball end here. Right foot drop punt is on the way. It's swinging back. And it's another goal to Benalla.
Where was the post?
Skip away.
Got the gosh, 8-8-56 Benalla to Mansfield 4-5-29.
8-8-56.
So it's starting to look a little reminiscent of the first half from previous meeting this year, Adrian. Just too quick, Benalla. They're moving the ball very fluently into their forward line and very dangerous up forward.
Well, I think what is it, Sam Martinello in the middle.
Yeah.
And Zach Paul Pratt.
Yeah.
Just really taking over the middle here.
Yeah.
Right, clearance again.
Pelprat just another handball there. And kick inside forward 50. Mark taken there by Welsh, too far out to score. Goes on the right, but he's got a leading player coming out from full forward, but didn't take the mark. Klingon defending stoutly there for the Eagles. Little kick goes inside, attacking 50, and everything going their way now. Completely out of position. Ball went straight to him. And looks like Jamie Dunn will be having a shot from goal.
They're going to have to load up in that centre bounce there.
Yeah.
Van der Ven's still getting the ball, but that was just class work with the on-ballers from Benalla.
Not much angle to speak of. He's only 20 metres out. And we're right behind him here as he comes in. Kick is on the way now, and no. It's another goal.
Go through the hole a little. 9-8-62 Benalla and Mansfield 4-5-29. 33 points of difference.
And it's happened in a flash. The Saints have...
Certainly has. Five quick goals.
Yeah, 5 quick
in a matter
goals.
of, gee whiz, 10 minutes.
Yeah, and we are getting towelled up in the middle there. Patrick Marks is coming up to the forward line, is he? No, he's going back to centre half back. And
maybe they need someone at the forward line.
See their flexibility, because Sam Martin goes out of the middle.
Yeah.
And they bring in Chris Welsh.
Yeah, that's right.
So, like, they've just got so many options to clear the ball. So, yeah, it's just, again,
Cripps.
Benalla clearance again.
And they go forward through Welsh. Ball's at centre half forward for the Benalla Saints. Feed out a handball. Running player going past Will Martinello has a flying shot, but it's trickled over the boundary line in the right forward pocket. So again, another centre clearance to the Benalla side, Adrian.
Yeah, look, it was Martinello. So yeah, they're on fire.
They are on fire in the middle. The Eagles boys cannot get their hands on it in there. Boundary umpire is 5 metres from the post. Looks like a blood rule here. So the ruckman leaving the arena. And coming up to take the ruck work will be Tomanovitz for the Eagles. And this will be interesting to see when the umpire, or if the umpire starts the game, because my understanding is that they've got to wait for the other player to come back, which I don't think he's done. But anyway, away we go.
On good tap out by the player in number 3 for Benalla, who is
Warnock. Yep.
Knocked it out, but over the boundary line.
Yeah, we found the Eagles defenders there pushed the ball over for a point. So another score to the Saints. And Joel Sanford runs his full measure from full back. And nice kick, nice mark there to the Coonan.
And a little bit quiet there.
Yeah, he's found a target on the wing.
Yep, Jones.
And centre wing plays on now for the Eagles. Player comes up the opposite directions and spoils his kick. And look at the Saints, they're all over it there at centre wing. Will the Eagles fight it, get it out of there? The umpire circling says I'll have to ball it up. So centre wing. And that attacking thrust was cut off by Benalla. Up it goes. Benalla ruckman directs it to the deck. Big pack of players descend on the ball, and we'll have a repeat ball up. Yes, Helen Crisp, he's a likely type.
So Van der Ven's gone off, and Crisp rises and dominates. So Patrick Marks off the pack, bangs on the right foot.
Torpedo.
True half forward flank. Picked up. Another player out in the forward side, I guess.
Yeah. Christopher did a good job there to get the ball on the deck, but Benalla cleared the ball and it bounces over the boundary line. Defensive side of the centre wing.
So Benalla are up and about at the moment, David.
They are. Tomanovic for the Eagles. Oh, Chris does it easily. Benalla player tackled with the ball. He follows up again, the ruckman for the Eagles. Handballs it forward. But Benalla has got plenty of defensive cover. And they flick the ball around on the wing. Start the run now. Martinello pushes off a tackler. Comes back inside. Plenty of Eagles there. They get it on the deck. Handball comes out.
Tommy
Dunstan. James hasn't been able to get a look at it today.
Harry Money
onto the loose ball. Fires out the handball. Christopher Foster. Left foot kick is way off target and out of bounds on the full.
Oh, David, we just when we're looking in the needed a decent kick there and just couldn't quite land it. So out to the other side again is Sam Harris gets the ball.
Benalla playing a bit of keepings off.
Yep, number 14 in Nick Wood gets it out wide and it goes over the boundary line. Christopher's what's going on here?
What's the umpire going to say here?
Oh, a bit of a howdy-doody going on the front of the box there. Just celebrating again, getting into Brett Marnie, so they're really targeting him a bit.
Here it comes. Big throw in from the boundary umpire, high. Ruckman just direct it forward, plenty of players around the ball, and Benalla will be quite happy to just tie things up for a while. They've shot away to a very comfortable lead, banging on 5 goals this quarter.
And need a rest, Dave.
Yeah, have a couple of deep breaths and reload. The Eagles certainly need to make a bit of an inroad in the lead before 3/4 time, but nothing doing. Umpire's going to ball it up again.
Near clearance here.
And on the deck towards the boundary line, and really scrambly piece of play. Benalla player gets a quick kick forward, and Rossi Brown there gets tackled over the boundary line. I hope he didn't slam his head into that concrete there, but there's a bit of a tussle.
There's a little bit close to the brick wall there.
There's a little bit of stuff going on over there, but umpire has sorted it all out and thrown the ball back into play.
Storm getting the ring knocked there, but it's forced to Mansfield's way. Spins around, falls over in number 21, right in front of the new coach's box. The new coach's box
Hey, deliberate.
Deliberate.
Yeah, the crowd were urging.
They're not happy about that at all.
They got the result they were after. A little kick goes inside.
Because they pushed the envelope just a little bit there with the brick wall twice over the other side there, and that's Dunn, I think, isn't it? 21, yeah, Jamie Dunn decided to do the old howdy-doody and consequently gets 50 metres. So not necessarily one of Brett Marnie's
strong suits,
highest skills is the goal kicking. I'd like to see him on the run.
Here we go. In he comes, crosses the 50, low drop punt.
Steps up.
I'll tell you what, Jerry, you talked him into that, he slammed it through the middle.
Well done.
His mum will give me round to the table later.
Mansfield's second goal for the quarter sees Mansfield trailing by 28 points, 5-5-35 to Benalla, 9-9-63. And the score is brought to you by Henry III.
That was the only...
And what does Henry say?
Oh, well, he's got a multitude of sayings, says our friend Tone.
A poonator.
The Turdinator.
The Turdinator.
Umpire throws the ball up. Van der Fence back on the ground. Great tap down to Patrick Marks. Patrick Marks sings on the right foot. On this half-forward flank. Herridge. No. It's Sanford?
Foster.
Oh, intercepted. Intercepted by the player, the Benalla player.
The Benalla fella is Matt Leggett at
The Benalla fella.
Doig. He dropped the mark there, number 7. He's got a whack in the face from Van der Veen. Accidental. He was just going for the ball. In fact, he's apologising to him now. And a free kick comes to Menon there.
Very classy player, Menon.
Yeah.
It's been very good to watch. And still got a bit of a problem there.
His eyes might be watering a little. He's looking into the sun now too, so decides to play on. Comes long right in front of us here. Press box side of the ground, players fly. It's on the deck now. Martinello, look at him go. Will Martinello through the middle, has a free player, hits the target, and they go forward again. Benalla, look at this, the player all out by himself. He can't complete the mark. He's got it on the deck, and just
had his pants pulled down.
He butters up, but he can't get a kick away. The Eagles defend, and they come back towards the super box. The ball is doing incredible things there. And the Benalla players look to get the free kick.
Well done, Patrick Marks. Good
free
tackle.
kick to Patrick Marks. Incorrect disposal there. And players going down in the middle. But Marks goes down the line, and it's going to pitch just inside the boundary line and go over the boundary line for a throw in.
See, if that had been Benalla then, they would have just hit a target.
In front of Ben Christopher.
We just going wide then wasn't the go. It was to get the ball quicker in the forward line. They're just allowing time now. See, now Benalla can set up.
So the boundary umpire tosses it in. It's Mansfield's attacking side of the centre. Ball goes down. Marks tries to pick it up. He was tackled without the ball, and now he's tackled with the ball. So the umpire says, I'll ball it up.
Doesn't matter if you've got it anymore.
If you look like you're going to get it.
Wow, that's right. Van der Veen. Good tap. Picked off by Martinello. Oh, there he is again.
Menon.
Yeah. That class, David. Oh,
well, Harry's
just
got him.
Some other. Well done. He's a big boy. I haven't seen him before. That's number 28.
28. Menon fires up again. And he's gone the long switch. Mark is taken out there by Warner. Warner goes inside 50.
By number 15 in
Webster. He's been very, very lively as a forward. And he'll have a shot from goal. 45-degree angle. And he's about 35 metres out. So everyone can take a breath now. He's gone back outside 50.
That was the difference there, really, with Menon's skill. Get the ball out to a player's advantage, where Mansfield just a little bit hesitant to have to take that risk. So Webster draws it.
No, he's just missed to the left-hand side, so it's another point to the Benalla Saints. Shadows lengthening here. In fact,
Henry third score.
And the score now, 5-5, 35 Mansfield, trailing Benalla 9-10-64.
A bit of a gap there, so...
Conan's come up to take the mark defensively. He looks down the wing, goes for Van der Veen, who flies, didn't take the mark.
I think 13's got one run back.
And the ball goes over the top here. Christopher, he's gone for the check side inside 50. It's a foot race. Benalla getting back there, and Will Foster for the Eagles to put some pressure on. Foster's got it, handball inside. Harry Marnie into the open goal. Well done, young fellas. Bit of speed there helped them out, and a goal to the Eagles.
Harry second for the quarter, and Mansfield's, third. So Mansfield now trailing by 23 points. Mansfield 6-5-41 to Benalla 9-10-64.
So what minute of the quarter we're at?
Oh, let's have a looky. About
16?
About 20 minutes.
20 minutes of the quarter, and we finally went fast with the footy.
Yeah, it was good work.
Young kids are running and using the legs. Back yourself, okay? You might turn the ball over now and again, but it was great to see those young kids actually put the pedal down and take them on. So sometimes it's not going to work, but it was brilliant, David.
Yeah, well done there to the Eagles. Benalla get the clearance from the centre. They go towards half forward. Look at this. He's been tackled to the ground. He puts the ball on the deck. Play on, says the umpire. And they go inside attacking 50. Benalla through Warner again. Webster flicks it out.
Sam Martin.
Sam swinging onto the left boot. I'll tell you what, that is a fantastic centre. And well done to Sam Martin there. And that's really made it tough for the Eagles as we head towards three-quarter time.
Indeed, and it's Benalla's sixth goal for the quarter.
Yes.
6-4 that kick.
Yeah, and if you're a small forward, front and square.
Yep.
Sam Martin knew that was going to come to the front, so he just timed his run, read the ball brilliantly, and you've got to put yourself in a dangerous situation when you're a small forward. So then, it's always going to come to the front when you've got a big player like, Webster going for the ball.
Yeah. Up we go in the middle again, and Van der Veen does battle there. The ball's on the deck. Benalla get the clearance again. They're just too powerful inside.
Chris gets the ball out again.
And it goes to half forward. Clinging back there, defending for the Eagles, has been under the pump most of the day.
Those tackles.
And it stays in play. Nice tackling there from the Eagles, forcing the ball over the boundary line. Martinello had it in possession, and he gets hustled over the line for a throw-in.
Yeah, so you're seeing here a little bit is the younger players maintain concentration. You know, we've got to stay in the game. So if you're not actually, in the game and getting the ball, you've got to keep it through your voice and keep talking.
So the ruck throw-in and clearance goes the way of the Eagles. It goes outside, attacking 50. Umpire calling play on. So Benalla, quick kick back to the boundary line, and this time it will be over for a throw-in.
So that Benalla player was the only one that touched that ball, and to me it looked like a mark.
It did seem to be a mark, yes. And in the AFL, Fremantle have skipped away 90 to Hawthorn 37, just about done and dusted there down in Tasmania.
There you go, 3-8.
Because they got a run, did he?
I think he was playing, yes.
Oh, good.
Free kick is going the way of the Eagles at right half back. Looks like Jamie Reekers will get the kick.
Good place for him.
Yeah, lovely place. He goes inside to Marnie, who's finally found some space.
Go, Brett.
Has a bounce to centre wing.
That's it, we're in.
Handball off
Get it
to
off
James. And
Sammy
back
Thompson.
Sam Thompson goes inside.
I like it.
Nice kick.
Bad luck. Get under him.
On the deck here, another handball comes out to Jones. This is Jones, number 2 for the Eagles, having a flying shot at goal.
Missed.
Across the face.
Missed everything.
And a point to Daniel Jones.
Wasn't that good to see? Again, Sammy Thompson grabbed the ball and just took the risk. Okay, it didn't come off, but it put it in the ball in a dangerous spot.
Benalla have got a player on short here, and Jordan Wolfe takes it 25 metres from goal. He plays on immediately, comes out towards the wing on the press box side of the ground. A big fella clips flies there. It's on the deck now, and they've got plenty of players to help out the Saints. Little short kick has been marked in front of us here by Zach Palpwat, and Rossi Brown standing the mark. So he looks inside, nothing much there. Now he does go short inside, and hits a target. And it's O'Brien. So only gone forward about 3 metres there. Not sure how far you're supposed to kick the footy these days, but O'Brien goes long towards attacking 50, and big fly. And mark has been taken by Warnock 50 metres out.
There's a big boy. I was standing next to him when they kicked that out.
Not a good kick.
I was standing next to him, David, and he's a big man.
He's a big unit, yes. And it never ceases to amaze me how many times you see a footballer, of quality, trying to kick the ball when they're still going backwards, Adrian.
Well,
and normally it doesn't work.
no. But then again, that might change.
Facing backwards.
It's like kicking sideways to kick a goal when you're right out in front, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe the game
Round the
changes.
corner.
Maybe they know something we don't. Oh, there we go.
There goes the siren for three-quarter time. Hasn't been a happy quarter for the Eagles. No, but the Benalla Saints have skipped away, and the man on the hooter there was pretty adamant that it was three-quarter time. This has come up to provide a bit more vigour around the ball, and umpire holds the ball off now. There goes the siren.
Some adjustments on ball, so let's see how this goes. Knocked out again, Benalla, number 17 out in the middle there, which is Zach Palpwat.
Yeah, and inside 50,
big
steps
goal.
around his opponent, has a shot at goal, and a perfect start for the Benalla Saints.
Palpwat straight to Menon and bang.
Great goal.
How easy was it?
And out of the middle again, just no input. No input there from the Eagles players. The Benalla boys just flicked it out, and away they went.
Where's this been for Benalla? Because they've been
they've been
struggling
struggling.
the last second half of bit of the season, and then they've just gone bang. Now this is how they played when we played them over there last time. Just really smooth and crisp.
And looks
Speaking
like
of
we've
Chris,
sent another player back. Ben Christopher looks like he's going to half back.
We've got a clearance.
Patrick Marks streams out of the middle. Herridge has got a fly, and not much hope there against
Nice mark by Dale Martin.
There. Too tall for Jimmy Herridge. He flicks the ball out wide. Still inside defensive 50. Looks like he wants to switch the ball back, and he does to the opposite pocket. So Benalla just maintaining possession in the defensive 50. Now they come towards the wing.
Martinello out
Martinello
by
all
himself.
by himself.
So it's James Martinello. He goes short. Marked by Warnock. Warnock spins on the right foot, pops it up.
And the umpire's paid a free kick to the Eagles in the middle of the ground there.
So that was Chris Welsh, who's had a great day. Just put him on his bottom.
So Ben Christopher getting the free kick, goes short to Marks, still centre half back. And he's looking a bit longer now, comes to the wing. Mark should be taken by Tom Burley. He has a bit of a fumble, but he's got support here. Dirk. And Dirk Conan goes down the line looking for Harry Marnie. Nice mark, young fella. 65 metres out from goal on the boundary line, right half forward. He goes to pass as well. Here comes the full forward. James up and Marks in the pocket.
That was a good boy, Harry Marnie. That's a good example, David. He was shorter than he put himself in a dangerous spot, played in front and attacked the footy, and you know
he's a thinker, isn't he?
Oh yeah, look, he's going to be a good footballer, that kid. Very balanced all the time too when he gets the footy.
And this is number 25, Will James, who I believe is still leading the goal kicking for the Eagles this season. Started today with 13.
It's a bit like a Cowboy's name, Will James.
Yeah. So in he comes. He's starting on the boundary line. Man on the mark, 40 metres out.
Will he kick it?
Right foot drop punt, swings left. And I think he's got it. He did kick it. It's a goal.
Oh, well done.
I was watching.
Did you get my joke?
Yeah, we got the joke, but the guy was kicking a goal. So.
And on the Henry III score,
you were willing an
Eagles hit back.
It was good. Yeah, Eagles do kick back. 6-6-42 the Eagles to the Benalla Saints 11-10-76. 34 points of difference here at Ready.
Six jokes are starting to roll out. On my way home.
Oh, God.
So thanks to Tony Damasi for doing the scoreboard sponsorship here on Radio Mansfield. The ball is back in the middle of the ground. Neither ruckman touched it. Marks in there. Tries to get another clearance. And 360 tackle there. No prior opportunity. And the umpire will ball it up in the middle of the ground. And they've sent the Port Melbourne player in there to do a bit of ruck work. So he'll no doubt be looking to get through the game safely after his concussion.
Oh, well done by Zach Polpratt.
Yeah, handball comes out, but the Eagles run past and intercept.
Oh, he was up before he wanted to.
Here
oh, now that's better. Oh, come on.
That's a dangerous tackle. Yes, he pinged it. Again, it was the non-controlling umpire who actually saw it, and it's a free kick to Sam Thompson.
Yep. Well, that's better by Sam. Just take the footy. He's got to grow a little bit more confidence, so I think. He's obviously got the skill. Goes straight down the ground into the pocket. Oh, 3 or 4 players spoil each other. Picked up, I think that might be number 20 in Davies. Davies popped it out wide. Again, Sam Martin spins around. Big handball again. Out wide, better player. I know you have to, there's your link this up well, David. Oh, it's a good tackle. Pulled down by Harry Marnie. Pops it over the top there. It's been a play to Patrick Warner.
Lovely kick.
Inside to, that's James Martinello.
Oh, yeah, having a good game, James Martinello.
High ball.
Running forward here to the Benalla Saints.
Dale Martin.
Yeah, he probably marked the ball under a little bit of pressure there. And his kick goes towards the pocket. Dale Martin. And
it's Webster couldn't mark it. I think Klingen's got it.
Klingen.
Oh, look out. This
no, Jones.
Well done, Jones got away with it.
Good mark. Defensive side of the 50 and another free kick.
50 there, David?
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes you just have to look sideways. They pay 50 against you. Anyway.
It looked like he fell over his shadow, actually.
Yeah.
By accident.
So he comes right up to the centre wing now.
This is...
We'll take it.
Who is it? Daniel Jones.
Yeah, Jones looks to play on. Goes to Walker, attacking 50. Van der Veen's gone forward for the Eagles. He almost got that mark. 4-on-1 there. The Benalla players get over to help out. And look at that handball inside there. Fantastic handball.
Zach Polpratt.
And Polpratt goes towards the wing, but it's chopped off again. And this is Conan for the Eagles. He is forced to play on. He's got a player out wide. But it's too much carry on the kick, and it goes over the boundary line in front of Jones and Reekers. Right in front of the super box. And Martin's Garage in there this week, boys.
They are indeed.
Enjoying the football club's hospitality.
Yes.
I tried to recruit Toddy, but he was too busy having a beer.
Was he?
Yeah.
Boundary umpire tosses in very high.
Sam Martin.
Well, look at that from Sam Martin. Speed.
He's brilliant. That ball like that.
Yeah.
Webster, lovely mark. Out in front. They're on fire again. He's got a pocket, little short one. It's 14. Nick Wood, and Wood would be a
Wood.
He would be. He'd be a 3 Wood out from goal.
3 Wood.
A 3 Wood.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long drive.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Nick Wood.
Yep.
And the man on the mark is at 48 metres, so it'll take his best 3 Wood, I would have thought.
Yes, he's got it out of the bag. And he
it's a nice hit.
has drilled it. I think that might have... Oh, no,
free kick to the
free kick
Eagles.
to the Eagles.
Umpire's getting involved again.
Doesn't like golf, the umpire.
And might be Christopher with the free kick in the goal square for the Eagles. So Ben Christopher has been sent down to try and shore up the back line. He's gone inside with a little kick, but it's missed the target. Martinello.
James Martinello, nice smother there by Patrick Marks, and Klingon takes it over there.
Martinello thought he had a week to kick that.
I don't think he really wanted it.
Just going through the motions.
It's yeah, some patchy footy there for both sides.
Yeah.
There's no one on this side of the field.
Now all players have pushed up.
Yeah.
Boundary umpire tosses it in from the right forward pocket. And Benalla player takes it cleanly out of the ruck and gets a quick kick away there, Warnock. But
David, even if
goes
we
over
get
the boundary
possession of
line.
the footy here,
yeah,
if we get it,
where do we go?
there's no one here.
There's no one down here.
Yeah.
You know, so
Quick cheery.
Yeah.
Run out there.
yeah,
They're going to have to go down the boundary line because they can't afford to kick it back towards the middle of the ground.
Ben Chris has been put down.
Again.
Yep.
And he's in the wars.
Yep.
And the umpire's paid a free kick.
It's he's ran into Warnock's. It's like running into a brick wall.
Don't stand in front of me, son.
No.
He's got a kick though.
So he's
Better
got a
make
kick
up for it.
from the back pocket. And what's going on? He's gone a very, very short player. Not 15, says the umpire. So he's more confusion. Christopher backs up again. Fires out a handball. Dunstan with a kick out of the back pocket. Players fly there. No one can take the mark. And the Benalla Saints come up on the wing. There's a big tackle. What's it going to be? Oh, it's an interesting one.
The crowd's gone berserk.
It's a free kick for the Eagles on the centre wing.
Right in front of the can.
Might have been James. He's come across here towards Marks. Can't take the mark, but he butters up nicely.
Turns it over again.
And does a bit of a 1-2 and then kicks it off the side of the boot towards Brett Marnie.
And Sam Martin.
But standing in his way, Sam Martin takes the mark.
Sam Martin down.
Player out here.
This will be Welsh, number 2. It's probably my second best player on the ground for me. Kicks it to the full forward. Sammy Thompson off hands. Klinger punches the ball down. Tommy Dunstan's under the pump now. There's nothing of him. Like a thimble. Hands it out there.
Whistle's gone.
Play on. This is Marnie. Brett. Back to the middle of the ground. Marks. Good grab. Marks. Hands it out to Marnie. Marnie to Marks.
Back again. Oh, they're in a bit of strife. He goes forward this time, Patrick Marks. Handball to Herridge. Nice kick. We should get a mark here.
And
Harry
Marnie.
Centre half forward. Probably a little bit too far out to score. The man on the mark's at 50.
Tell you what, David,
45, he might be a chance here.
you don't want to be a forward. So you just to go backwards, forwards.
Bit of ringer Rosie in the middle. Harry Marnie plays on. Kick is on the way, it's to the left, and it floats through for a point. And Benalla will bring the ball back in.
Okay, score at the moment sees Benalla 11-10-76, Mansfield 6-7-43, so it's
Short
33
kick in.
points.
Short kick into Davies. James Davies is in the back pocket. He's going to kick it up to the middle of the ground. And no one can take the ball.
Oh, that's a bit high there.
That's a bit of a whack there. That's
I think it might be Tom Burley, is it?
Tom Burley.
Number 6 gets the free kick.
Burley at the Klinger.
And
Klinger.
Taz goes inside 50, looking for Van der Veen. He flies, can't get the mark. It's on the deck again. Here's Harry Marnie at the back. Pushed off the ball, but he gets a little kick towards the full forward, James. And what's the umpire going to do here? Ball it in. He said he accidentally kicked it over on purpose. So
Could have said that was a nearly a free kick against, mate. Like, can only go one place.
yeah, so the boundary umpire throws it in right forward pocket. Van der Veen directs the ball down, looking for an Eagle player.
Oh,
and
Jimmy Heritage. Swing the ball. No.
And the Benalla defenders smash the ball over the boundary line again. So reset, exactly the same position.
So there's I think James Davies will take this ruck, possibly. Number 20, no. From Benalla, you said it, no, it isn't.
No.
Tap down.
Only Benalla players there.
Woof.
And it'll go out of bounds though. 35 metres around from the Eagles' goal. A left forward pocket this time in front of the netball courts there. And the game is just slowed to a bit of a crawl as we get halfway through the last quarter.
I'm sure we can amuse ourselves.
Oh, we will. Absolutely we will. Big high throw in. And just hanging on to the ball. The umpire says throw it back in. So they've just worked it around another few metres to the Benalla side. And just having a look around to see whether there's any Eagles free in the forward line. There seems to be spare men for Benalla back there. So a lot of Eagles players around the contest. The ball gets onto the deck and Benalla mop it up. Handball over the top. Quick kick to the wing and mark taken by Doig, is it? Out there on the wing, member side of the ground. Players run back. He assesses his options and goes to Ben Christopher, who's marked. He's got Thompson on. Squares the ball to him now. Thompson looks across the ground. And Eagles are playing a bit of keepings off. Taz Klingon comes up, takes the mark at centre half back. He comes over to the top of Daniel Jones, and unfortunately the ball is out of bounds. Another skill error there, costly for the Eagles.
But we were forced to go short where the kick was to be over here in the space. And they went short. And this is what Benalla are doing. And every time they're coming out to the ball, we've got to go short. And we turn the ball over.
Cone and up high there in the ruck. Gets the ball to Herridge. Herridge goes to Brett Marnie.
Marnie's
dodging and weaving. Quick handball.
Sanford.
Brown. Oh, they're under the pump all the time.
Hasn't got the ball. Oh, tackle. Doig. Ben Christopher, good tackle. Ball knocked out in the tackle. Down is Brown.
Rossi Brown battling hard there. Applies the tackle. And Benalla player there, Martinello in hard.
Put his head down though, umpire. So he's going to throw it up in the air.
Not so fond of that move there he made there. Sort of had his knees going towards the player on the ground.
Bit of a Joel Selwood.
Yeah, Joel Selwood, that's right. And the ball goes up inside Benalla's attacking 50. A free kick's going to be picked out by the umpire to the Eagles here for a hold. And
young Ben Christopher
getting plenty of the ball since he's gone back there.
Getting a bit of treatment as well.
Yeah.
He's only a young kid.
He plays on across the goal face he goes.
Jumped with that one.
And the mark is being taken. A little kick inside to Rossi Brown, still inside defensive 50. He's got a player on out here in Conan. He's got to come out wide, and that's a much better kick to
Get out of space, Jones.
Daniel Jones looks inside. Over the top to Marnie, who's free and running.
Ball.
Has a bounce.
Brett Marnie, flashbacks to 19, whatever it was, when we won the premiership. No, 2003. Six, sorry.
He kicked the ball past centre half forward. It's gone all the way across the other side of the ground, and they're battling hard, the Eagles. James tacks it back. Foster, I think that was on his left boot. I tell you what. Point. Good try.
Foster's, is it? Foster. Yep, Foster.
So it's a point on the board there for the Eagles.
6-8-44 Mansfield to 11-10-76 Benalla.
At least they got a bit of transition in their game there, and they actually hit the target out wide. So that was a good passage of play by the Eagles. Harry Marnie up with the spoil. Jones it is, goes back inside 50. We should get a mark here. And is it Marnie or Reekers? It might be Reekers, is it? I'm looking through 3 panes of glass here.
Yeah, Reekers.
Number 13, Jamie Reekers has taken the mark. He's just inside 50, the man on the mark. Reekers hard up against the boundary line.
Geez, that guy's hamburger looks good. Just down here.
So the guy's got a handbag.
A hamburger.
Oh, hamburger.
Looks
Right.
really good.
Jamie Reekers gives himself a bit of a chance here. And he'll kick from right on the 50. Drop punt is on the way.
I reckon he squeezed it.
Oh, top of the post again.
Post
I
again.
tell you what, those posts,
Yeah.
Posts have been very wide today.
they have.
So it's just at a point. Nice kick there from Jamie. Good try.
Yeah.
Kick goes short into the back pocket. Mark taken by
O'Brien. Tom
O'Brien.
O'Brien.
Been very serviceable back there in defence.
Know the O'Brien family. Lovely family.
And his kick is high towards centre wing. And should get a mark here. Conan goes up and marks virtually uncontested there. Nice shepherd provided by Tom Burley.
He's not built like a barbarian though, is he?
No, he goes short. Daniel Jones getting plenty of the ball in this last quarter, has marked 75 from goal. He just sets it up to the hot spot, and all Benalla there, they get the ball on the deck. And Jamie Reekers straight through the pack, straightens up
This time.
and kicks a goal. Benalla player hurt in that marking contest too, holding his lower back.
Yes, his own player, Wolf, has just absolutely poleaxed him. So it's Nick Wood on the ground.
Oh, he looks in a lot of pain.
Gonna have the,
Get me out of here.
Wood, number 14?
Yeah, number
I
14.
think he's going to have the ice pack tonight.
So a good goal there to Jamie Reekers, showing a bit of class around the ball.
Indeed. 17 minutes into the last quarter sees Mansfield 7-9-51, 25 points behind. Benalla 11-10-76.
So 11-10 speaks for itself, doesn't it, really? You know, 21 shots. But, yeah, out of the middle. Marnell, here is Sam Martin.
Oh, they got him this time.
Yep, they really have it in.
And he's pinged him too.
Oh, well, he needs to sit on our side because I tell you what, the Mansfield's player's arm was virtually on his shoulder, which is Reekers.
Yeah.
Has done some damage to his, nearly ripped his head off. But
Anyway,
Jamie
Reekers with another possession in the last quarter.
in the middle of the ground, in the circle.
Goes the spear.
James. Oh, bad luck.
And Benalla runs through centre half back and then switch the play out here.
And here's the number 3, Nick Warnock.
Look at this player out here. And he's a pretty classy player too.
Menon.
He goes for the handball inside and they whack
Sam Martin.
Martin back to Menon.
Oh,
dear.
Now
That's wasteful
yeah,
football.
a bit disappointing. It's the blemish on his game. 7-2 and 45 are my 3 favourite players so far from Benalla.
Quick kicking from the Eagles. They come back looking for a mark at half back there.
That was so well done by Warnock, just the way he just palmed the ball. We knew he was going to the boundary line, just palmed it away from the player. Intelligent football.
So Conan, it is for the Eagles doing a bit of ruck work, is it?
Yes.
Or it might be Tomovitz.
Crisp gets the ball.
Well done.
Well done down to Paul Pratt. Paul Pratt up in the air. All the players missed it. Bounced. 21 comes in. And I think he snagged it on the right foot. Bended in. No, it's a point.
Jamie Dunn went for the right foot banana.
It was done and dusted, that ball.
And it is just a point. Klingon comes in from full back. He's got something out on the member side he likes. Nice kick.
That's
Richie couldn't complete the mark. He battles again on ground level. Benalla arrive in numbers. Fire out the handball towards the boundary line. Patrick Marks there for the Eagles. And it does go over the boundary line right in front of the bench there.
So Richie's as in Richie Wines?
Oh, well, could be.
Local winery for those who don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice little drop.
Yeah.
Bit like Knight of the Road from Great Western.
Oh, well, yeah. We don't know about that one yet, Paul, but I'm sure you'll be able to tell me.
I will.
And we get a ball up now. Defensive side of the centre wing, or is it a boundary throw? No, the boundary umpire's got it. So the Eagles pressing hard here in the last quarter, but not really making much inroads into the Benalla lead. Benalla player gets the clearance.
Jack Paulpack.
And he goes towards the attacking 50.
He missed him, but he certainly was thinking about it.
Yeah, the players running past the ball just to line each other up there, but no damage done.
No, that's it.
And we'll get another ball in. 50 metres from the Benalla goal, right half forward flank. Play in front of the basketball stadium there, and out over the back. Lovely tap out the back. Benalla player shrugs a tackle, goes onto the left boot, inside 50. Klingon flies, he can't get the mark. A bit of a spike there from the Benalla defenders, and the Eagles might get away here. They're out. Reekers Handball back inside
target.
Dunstan.
Come on.
Dunstan goes onto his
Gone a
left.
long
He's out of
way.
bounds.
Oh, yeah.
And
He's got away with.
Silk's got it now. He goes onto the
Yes,
left
well
foot,
done.
foot, kicks to the other side of the ground. Rossi Brown will get over there and get it. Got a player on over the top. He turns inside, steps around his
How
man,
far does he run?
and kicks it inside.
Patrick Marks has been
No,
put down.
no.
No, it's not Patrick, it's Sanford.
Sanford, yeah. Up, Reekus is on his own out there on the wing, getting plenty of the ball, and he just goes back off the mark. So too far out to score. Looks for a leading player now. Marnie provides that lead and he hits him just outside the 50. So 45-degree angle. Too far out to score, I think, Adrian.
Yeah, look, I think... oh, look. Possibly. Oh, well, actually, I said no last time.
Yeah, and he drilled it.
He wouldn't make it, so he's ran close to the man on the mark.
Oh.
It's taken, it hasn't come off.
Slip.
Handball to Patrick Marks. Now they're under the pump. Smothered by Sam Martin. Picked up by Marnie again. Bursts out. Puts a 9-9 up in the air. It's up the square. Tapped down by Benalla players and rushed over the boundary line.
Lots of Benalla defenders there.
Yeah, that's...
Unfortunately, the siren goes. Mercy. And that is the end of the round 10 game here between the Mansfield Eagles and the Benalla Saints, and the Saints come out on top, Paul.
That quarter only went for 22 minutes.
Maybe Burrs is hungry.